boy Boss. Bringing you another one. Yeah. Because it's been about a week. So you know me, man. When the Cowboys chill, I chill. But we back. And we got a lot to talk about. And those who've been rocking for BossCowboySports for a little while know we ain't never too far gone ever. And we've been sitting around peeping, preparing, and getting ready for the second half of the season with some new ideas to help us win 6 and keep us on the prize, keep our eyes on the prize. But today could be a little bit different. Today we're dealing with the Odell Beckham to the Dallas Cowboys. Is it true? Is it something we should get our hopes up with? Is it something that makes sense? Well, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get down to the nitty gritty, man. We gonna let it be known. We gonna talk about it from all angles. You know. Do we even need him? Are we being played? Should we be in a panic? So we gonna answer all that. Y'all sit back. Your boy Boss will be right back. Get up in here. Get y'all butts in here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, man. Your boy Boss is back. Your boy Boss is back, man. Yeah. It's always good to get a little bit of a relaxation. My boy Jesus Moya say, "What's up, Boss, man? What's going on, big bro?" We're gonna talk about this Odell Beckham thing real quick, but give me 1 second. Let me make sure y'all comments up in here. Y'all give me 1 second. It's always the same old stuff. I'm flying this plane. Oh, yeah, give me 1 second, man. I gotta fix these chats real quick, and then we go get started. Let me turn this music down too, man. That beat hitting too hard. That boy say Boss been MIA. Yeah, I've been a little bit MIA, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Listen, I always listen, because I tell you, this Dallas Cowboy stuff is year round. If you don't pick your spots to chill, you'll never chill. I'm telling you, if you don't pick your spots, yeah, bro. So I had to pick my spots, man. And thank y'all for being patient with me, man. Rocking with your boy. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm just setting up y'all comments. I should have it going now. All right, so let me test it. Here. All right. My boy say, let me see if it worked now. Yep. And he say, let me get it to work better. He said, that's a fly cap, boss. Already, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm representing all day. So we talking about, see, right. See, Blackwell, no. This is real, too, what Blackwell say. Boss been still working. Don't let him fool you. Bro. Whoo, yes, indeed, bro. I got some stuff I'm coming out with Wednesday. Trust me, it's a classic. See, this is the thing. When you're creating content, a lot of times you know it's a classic before the people do. Like, for real. Like, and the one that I'm working on now, bro, is straight fire. And I got so much film to break down what I'm gonna be talking about. So yeah, I've been working. So today, obviously, we talking about Odell Beckham to the Dallas Cowboys. And we gonna talk about all rumors, and we go freestyle. So I'm gonna open up the phone lines, and we gonna just go back and forth. But I really want y'all to make sure. I want to make sure that y'all come back, because Wednesday I'm going in depth on how Kellen Moore is transforming to a RPC. And that RPC came from the OC. He the one that actually originated that, responsible play caller. And my boss say DMV in the building. What's going on, man? So, and then Jessica say, if you don't believe, you don't belong, period. Believe what? I need you to explain. Believe what? Explain that. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody. I want to know what you're talking about when you say don't believe. All right. So, but yeah, my boy threw up the yoga flame.
Yoga fire.
Yeah,
yoga
man. But
flame.
That's the one that I'm real excited about, because Kellen Moore, it's not that he improved, and yes, it's not that he improved. It's more so that he's been held in check, but it's still working. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's working. You know what I'm saying? She said, oh, believe in our Cowboys. Well, yeah. And, you know, I guess it depends on what you still in our Cowboys. So, in everything with the Cowboys, because I'm pretty sure most people believe in the organization. Do they just drink everything that comes out of the organization? I wouldn't want people to do that. I would still want people to have some healthy pushback on the organization. I don't really want, you know, people to just be like, whatever the organization do, yeah, I'm gonna rock with it. I don't think that's loyalty. I think sometimes you got to call out things, but then for the most part, support your team. And even when you calling out stuff, that don't mean you don't support your team. You actually, a lot of times, calling out stuff because you do support your team and you want to see things improve. And that's one thing that I'm happy to see, is that things are improving. And that's why I'm super excited about Wednesday. And it is a lot of film. I've been working on it, honestly. I ain't gonna lie, I've been working on it all day. So it's something that I'm very excited about, though, when I bring that to you. But obviously today we're talking about this Odell Beckham thing, all right? And I'm gonna give you the measured Koolaid on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna fake. I'm gonna give you the real on this. So the question is, first of all, is it real? Do y'all believe that this is real? Okay. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all and say I don't. I don't believe that this is real. Okay. I don't believe that the Dallas Cowboys are really making a good faith effort. Even when, like, I don't believe it's a good faith effort because it's too different than how they usually do stuff. All right, so let's talk about it for a second. So they coming out and they saying this week that the Dallas Cowboys are interested in Odell Beckham. Okay. Now, why would the Dallas Cowboys put that out there? Think about it. It makes no sense to put out there that you're interested, because then when you do that, what you're doing is you driving up your price. It's almost like my mom taught me when I was buying gold. I became a very serious gold shopper. Like I'm very good at it. I really know how to buy jewelry. I'm very good at it. But in my younger days, I didn't, right? And I used to go to the mall and I used to buy jewelry, right? And my mom, she went with me when I was younger. And she taught me never show excitement for what you want because that'll make them drop up the price. She said, learn how to poker face. So if you like something, never say if you really like it. So no, it did, Jessica, it came out through N report. No, it's not just people. Like he put his whole reputation on the line when he put that out there on Twitter. Yeah, it is real. Yeah. So yeah, it came out through the N report on his Twitter. So that ain't just rumors. That is somebody who is paid a lot of money to be in the know of what's going on. It likely was put out by the Dallas Cowboys, considering the source. If you consider the source, all right. So, but this is the deal. This is why I don't believe it though, because it's also very much against their pattern. So let me just ask y'all a question real quick. With Jason Peters, did they say out loud and through uh, any kind of media source, any creditable media source, that they was getting ready to get James Peters? Yeah, Michael Gelkin came out, but he never said his name. He never said. He said they was looking at tackles, but they never talked about specifically by name Jason Peters. Anthony Barr, he was also acquired by the Dallas Cowboys, but nobody except Michael Gelkin said that there was potential talks between Dallas and Anthony Barr. But it was nothing put out by N. Nothing. Nothing put out with a guy that's gonna get everybody to look at it. Obviously, we know Michael Gelkin is a local media guy, so it's not gonna have the movement like N is gonna have. And then Jonathan, when we acquired him, did we make an announcement that we was looking? Yeah, and it's exactly what Big Dal said. They move in silence. So that's the thing that makes me doubt this thing. You say, nah, they move in silence. And when they make moves, if it's loud, probably not. That's exactly what I'm saying right there. Is when they loud about it, it's likely they not serious about it. You know, and that's how I'm taking it. Like, maybe I could be wrong, but the fact that it's already coming out that Odell Beckham from creditable sources has been linked to the Dallas Cowboys and they have an interest in him, that makes me doubt it even more that they have an interest in him. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. So hold on real quick. Let me take this real quick. She said, hey boss, I don't want OBJ. If it's gonna cost us 20 mil, we could have kept Amara and renegotiate his contract. They just trying to cover for their mistake. Yeah, and I don't think he go cost 20 million, to be honest. I think he gonna be way cheaper. I think he gonna have to come in on a prove it contract. Okay, he would have to come in to whatever team on a prove it contract because of the late injury that he had. So he had the injury in February, right? So that takes a lot of negotiations and leverage from his camp, because that still obviously and rightfully so go put doubts in his ability, right? So he not gonna cost 20, at least not now, you know. He definitely not gonna cost 20. And the Cowboys should be looking at him because he gonna be way cheaper now than he ever would have been if he wouldn't have been injured in the Super Bowl. So he's a good fit though. Let's just talk about him as a fit to Dallas. So as a fit, he would be a good fit because the thing, my boy DMV in the house, he say, "What up, boss? What's up, bum boy? Chilling on it, big bro." But this is the deal: when you're dealing with route runners and real elite route runners don't necessarily have to be fast. Because I know a lot of people concerned, did he lose a step? Did he lose speed? That's a legitimate concern. And I understand that. You should be concerned about that. But see, this is the deal. Like, when you a true route runner, at worst, even if he lost a step, he would then become Landry. Because right now, as long as he has that 4.4 speed, plus he got game speed, he would be a wonderful fit for Dallas. Wonderful. First of all, he would be a wonderful fit because he wouldn't be the number one. CeeDee Lamb would still be our number one. Aboom said it best. He said, Chris Carter was an elite route runner. Exactly. And Dak does so well with good route runners. Yep. And then my boy DMV say, route runner plus swag is right up Dak's alley. See, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh man, my boy Nick in the house, he an ex receiver. He said Gallup just a guy. He ain't the same since he been injured, right? And so, this is the thing. Odell Beckham wouldn't either. But see, this is the problem then with Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup was never a route runner. That never was his game. That's never been what he's been elite at. So if we was to acquire Odell Beckham, it's not, in my opinion, to try to replace a Michael Gallup or CeeDee Lamb. To me, I want y'all to hear me out. What I really think is going on, I think a couple of things are going on. I think this is more so about receiver 3 and questions about receiver 3. So like James Washington, we go talk about them some more. Like James Washington, it's questions on him because we don't know who he is. He hasn't been healthy since OTAs. Yeah. And see, yeah, exactly, DMV. Odell just better than Washington. Exactly. So that's one thing it's about. Then another thing it's about is the ramp up of Tolbert has been slow. I actually blame Kellen Moore for that. That's a whole nother conversation, but I think more because we was running way too many option routes with receivers. So when you get a new receiver and you running all these option routes, that's slowing down. My boy Terrence in his house, he said, I'm thinking too. Yeah, and I feel you on that. Yeah, I'm thinking we not looking at Beckham as a number one. I think we looking at Beckham to cause mismatches at the number 2. I agree. And a number 3 corner. Exactly what I'm thinking. But it makes sense to bring in another receiver because of the doubts in receiver 3. And then on top of that, and then my boy Aboom say slowing down the process. Yes, exactly. Like when you're doing option routes, it make you slower to process. It's very hard to process the defense, make sure you're reading the defense correctly and being in the right spot. And I think it slowed down Tolbert's development. So they have questions on him. Now, the person that was playing solid was Noah Brown. He was actually the surprise of the entire group. He was coming on and having a very, very good homecoming with the Dallas Cowboys and really showing that he lost the weight and he added some nuance to his route running, which allowed him to start getting open better. But then you have a foot injury with him. So, in my opinion, the question is not CeeDee Lamb or Michael Gallup. I think the question is what they trying to strengthen, and this is me thinking out loud, is receiver 3. Receiver 3 is the question. And so then I'm going to take some calls in a second. Then I'm going to talk about what if we don't get Odell Beckham? What are some things that I would want to see out of this receiving core, and what should we do? That's going to be the question. What should we do, and what do I want to see? But just breaking this down, there's another reason why I really believe that the Cowboys are serious, at least looking at receiver. Because when you do a survey of the NFC, the top team right now in their secondary, anybody want to take a guess? The team that's allowing the least amount of passing rating against opponents. Anybody want to take a guess who that is? It's Philly. Yeah, it's Philly. So if you doing an assessment, right, and you're trying to figure out what's the DMV, you said it. Lockhart, you said it. Big Dal, y'all said it. Yeah, it's Philly. It's Philly. So how can you survey, right? How can you be seriously surveying our opponents, see that they are number one in being able to take away receivers, and we don't counter them? Just keeping it real. How do you not take receivers serious? This has nothing to do with not believing in your guys, because when I did my last video, some people misunderstood me to think I was saying I don't believe in our current guys. Us going to go get another receiver does not mean that you don't believe in your current guys. But what it's actually saying is there's a way for us to add competition to put us over our biggest obstacle right now, which is Philly. Then that's a conversation we should be willing to have. And I'm not the person that's gonna be like, we go be okay, just have some faith. Nah, I don't. No, faith without works is dead. Yeah. I need to see the work. I like faith. I like belief and believing. I gotta see something though. And then let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Did you see something with James Washington? Huh? Have you seen something? No. Have you seen something with Tolbert? No. Have you seen something with Noah Brown? Yeah. But have you seen something lately? No. And would you trust Noah Brown against the number one secondary in the league? Just keeping it real. Would you in good faith trust it? Now, if it's CeeDee Lamb and Gallup versus Philly, I feel good about that. Even Michael Gallup, not 100%. I feel good about it. But when we start talking about receiver 3, bruh, hold on, bruh. So let's take some calls real quick. I'm gonna open up the phone lines and let's talk about it. All right. So y'all call on in. Let's have this conversation real quick about these receivers and Odell Beckham. All right, so I got the call lines open. My boy Keystone say, Steven do boss. You think he believe in his receivers, bro? I hope not. Ooh, like I believe in receiver 1 and 2. I haven't seen enough in receivers 3 to have faith. I don't know him. I don't know. I don't know what James Washington is. I don't. All right, here we go. We got the call lines going. Boss Cowboy. Boss Cowboy Sports. Hello? I can't hear you. Well, I'm gonna hang you up because I can't hear you, big dog. So call back, cause something going wrong. I guess on your end. I don't think it's my end because I got these phones fixed. I'm gonna hang you up. Call right back. All right. So y'all let me know. Could y'all hear? Uh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Yeah. All right, so I got the call lines over. I'm gonna call C Lily. I'm gonna test my phones real quick, and then my boy Tariq call. I'm gonna call you, Tariq. C Lily. Let me see. Can y'all hear that? Hello? Okay, I just called C Lily. I still couldn't hear. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me call Tariq. All right, here we go. My phone's ringing. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear. Boss Cowboy Sports. Hold on real quick. Let me see if it's something with my settings. Y'all give me 1 second. It's always something, bro. I swear this stuff get on my nerves. Yo. 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 Ooh, wee. Oh no. 1, 2. Ooh, wee. Uh-oh. Whatever I did. I'd have turned this volume way up. Y'all give me a second to fix this. Alright. Alright, so I just fixed that. See, I tell you, we be like flying planes, y'all. Alright, so I fixed it. Alright, so let me try. It sounds like I got an echo too. God damn it, it's always something. Alright, y'all try to call back, man. Y'all try to call back. Somebody say it's loud. I fixed it. Hold on. God, dog. Man, come on. You gonna act funny today, dog? I swear, man, this stuff get on my nerves, bro. I swear. Alright. And listen, if I'm having some issues, I'm gonna have to get off. Because I ain't gonna have no trash stream. I'm gonna have to just talk about this later. Yeah, my boy Sugar Daddy say building a plane while it's in the air. Yeah, I'm trying, big dog. And I do hear that echo. Damn. Alright, here we go. Let me try again. Okay, playback devices. Give me 1 second. Alright, let me try to make a call real quick. Y'all be patient with me, man, because I'm really trying to freestyle with y'all. Yeah, y'all give me 1 second. Let me try to fix this plane. Now I'm trying to fly this while it's in the air. This is crazy, y'all, but hey, this is what you gotta do. Yeah, can y'all hear that phone ringing? Okay, I hear it now. Okay. What's up, man? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Now I can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you. Can y'all hear Tariq? Give me 1 second, bro. I'm gonna need you to test this phone line with me. You just rock with me, dog. I'm trying to fix this while we in our. Alright, y'all give me a second. Can y'all hear him? Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear Tariq? Say something, Tariq. Okay. Yeah, they can't hear you, bro. They can't hear you. Let me try something else real quick. All right, say something, Tariq. Okay, that didn't work. Tariq, say something. Okay. All right. Nah, they can't hear you yet. One more time. Nah, they can't hear you because I can see on the sound bar that they can't hear you. Damn, bro, my phone tripping. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know how this happened. Ah, I'm out to. Yeah, my fault, bro. I really wanted to get you in here too, but it's all good, man. I'm gonna just have to carry on without it, and I'll fix it later. All right, Tyreek. That was Tyreek, y'all. I know y'all couldn't hear him, but yeah, I'm gonna have to fix these phones. This stuff be crazy, y'all. I don't know how I do it because obviously I saved everything as is, and usually it's supposed to come up like you left it. So anyway, it's all good. So don't even try to call. Don't even try to call in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to get this phone fixed first, and then because I'm hearing the echo, all of that. So, all right, but I'm gonna keep moving, man. I ain't tripping, man. And I'm gonna just kind of make this one a little bit shorter, and then I'm gonna obviously have to work overtime to get this stuff fixed after hours. But this is the deal. All right, just dealing with this Odell Beckham stuff. Craig said we should have traded for a younger, healthier wide receiver. Yeah, I definitely agree. My boy I love Weed say restart the show. I tell you what, I ain't gonna restart the show, bro. I'm gonna just have to just put this one in the memory. I'm gonna put this one in the memory, and then I'm echoing. So let me just sum it up real quick, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I can't have no bad stream. So this the deal, all right. I'm gonna just sum it up. So when it come down, what do I want to see? What do I want to see? Cause I really don't believe that we go get Odell Beckham. I don't. If we do, great, and I think that would be good. I think that would strengthen our number two and our number three receivers, right? Um, You must say it sounded like Darth Vader. Y'all just stay with me, man. I know. But let me just finish this and then I'll get off. But this the deal. If, and I don't think we go get Beckham, especially based on how we going about this, I think it's a stunt on us. What would I want to see? Okay. The first thing that I want to see, is I want to see them work in Jalen Tolbert. That's the first thing that I want to see. I want to see them work in Tolbert. No option routes, none of that. Just basic routes, target him, start trying to get his confidence up. That's exactly what I want to see because it's getting late into the season and we still don't know who he is. No more him running around not getting any targets. I would want to see Kellen Moore design routes for him so that we can start seeing who are you. Okay? No more option routes. I would say they need to simplify his learning curve. That's the number one thing I wish they would do right now. Because if they can simplify the offense, right, give him some routes to where it's all about him winning, not about him reading, he might be a baller because I think he's a baller. And he might be what we need at receiver 3. But in his current offense with option routes, that's too complicated to throw him out there. Yeah, and see, and it's what you said. He said, does he know the plays? I keep hearing that. That's what I'm talking about. I love Weed. Is the fact that this system overcomplicates the weapons. So that's the number one thing that I would want to see first. Also, what I would want to see is I would want to see James Washington worked in. I would want to see right now, what are you? See, because if it's a big if, and I know a lot of people don't believe this, but let's say James Washington is restored, similar to what Cobb was. Remember, Cobb came over and he had production. Y'all remember? He had one more production. But with Dak, he was able to be restored. And this and then Life's Crazy say, or is Tolbert just a bust? I don't think that he's a bust. I would be shocked. And then third rounders are generally not considered bust. You know, you usually consider a bust as a first or second round, right? But according to reports on Tolbert and rumors, like Steven and Kellen themselves said that they put too much on his plate, which is still pointing to the offense. So that's why I'm saying they should simplify the offense. Yeah, and I feel you on this, Keystone. I feel you. Tolbert is not a bust. He needs to play, period. Yeah, because I'm cool with the rumors of receiver, but listen, I want to see what our guys can do first. Straight up. And I want you to make a plan to get them involved. I want you to make a plan, simplify the offense, and get him going. That's on you as the OC. Yeah, and Tyree said, yep, they got to wait for him like they did Gallup. Exactly. Because if he can start making plays, because I was at training camp, and I saw him go crazy at one of those practices. I mean, he lit it up. I was impressed. He had 7 catches in one practice. Me, Big Game, Law, I think Scott was out there. And that's what we was talking about. I was like, bro, out of everything today, the person that stood out, it was the final days of training camp. It was Tolbert. And he was doing it against the starters. But then since then, he's disappeared. Yeah. But my boy Amp said, you got to test drive the whip. Yeah. He ain't really got no test drives to me. So, you know, we can go get us a receiver. I'm cool with that. Go get Odell Beckham. Go get whoever. But before we do all that intentionally against Green Bay, I want to see what that guy could do. So, and the same thing with James Washington. You know, that's what I want to see. But just to be honest with y'all, do I really, really believe that we getting ready to go after Odell? I don't. I think it's just talk. But let's just kind of go through some couple of things that's good, real good, if we was to take a real shot at Odell. All right. So let me break this down real quick because it's important what I'm getting ready to go over. Y'all give me 1 second to cue this up. Y'all give me 1 second. Here it is. All right. So this is now, if we are serious and we not playing games about Odell Beckham, right? It's good to know that at a minimum, at least we are one of the teams that he name dropped. All right. So Odell Beckham Jr. name drops 4 NFL teams when talking potential landing spot. All right. So this is important because then we get to hear from him. Like, it's a lot of rumors of what's going on out there from other people, but I want to hear from him, his quote. And this is what he said. He said, whether it's Buffalo, whether it's Green Bay calling, the Cowboys, reunion with the Giants, I want to be able to spill my last Not saying I only got 3 or 4 left, but these next 3 or 4 years into something where I can buy a home, like I can call this place home. I'm tired of living out of 2 week suitcases. I've done the rock and roll life. Well, that itself shouldn't make Dallas, just to be all the way honest, a leading candidate. Because, it's a lot of people, y'all might not know this, but Dallas has been a magnet for not just people like him looking to settle down. People from all around the country has been settling into Dallas. We have low taxes. You get a whole lot more house in Texas than you get almost anywhere else in the country. We have real good schools, and our downtown life has really, really increased. But the main thing that I love is how he's saying himself, I'm looking to look for a place to call my home. So that's an easy pitch for somebody like Jerry. That's an easy pitch. If there's any place you want to settle as a guy who already has a Super Bowl ring, it is Dallas. Because when you have a Super Bowl ring, as he does, right, and a good career as he has, Dallas is the best place to finish your career. Because who are the first people to get the media jobs after football? The Dallas Cowboys. Ex-players. I assure you, and I can bet you any amount of money, that when Dak is done playing, if Dak want to be a commentator like Romo, he will be. He will be. There's no doubt. Because the massive fan base will always be who the major media is targeting. And the best way to stay in the light is having an ex-player of the Dallas Cowboys as your media person. And then Lance says something. This is key right here. This is key. And I see a lot of y'all saying this in the comments. He said his family also Cowboy fans. That's the big one too. That's the big one too. So when you somebody, like they have something that they used to teach us in the business school called Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay. And there's a place, the ultimate place that most people want to get to and very few actually do. It's a place called self-actualization stage. That's the final stage of needs. And that's a stage to where you pretty much got it all. Yeah, my boy Michael say, yeah, his dad from Longview. Yeah, we played against his dad, and his dad almost single-handedly beat us. And his dad is legendary. See, everybody know about Odell, but the Texas people, we know about Mr. Beckham. Yes, we do. Yes, his dad was a dog and a major Cowboy fan. So what does that have to do with our chances if we're serious? His dad was nice, Blackwell. Yes, bro. Like, one of the coldest teams ever assembled in Texas was the Dallas Carter 88 team. And I'm a Dallas Carter boy. I'm a Carter boy, right? That boy Beckham almost beat that team by himself. We was doubling, we was tripling. Odell Beckham get it from his daddy. And he's a big time Cowboys fan. Just like Dak Dad. Dak Dad and Dak are big time Cowboys fans. So why was I bringing up self-actualization from the Maslow hierarchy of needs? Because you get to a point to where you've accomplished it, pretty much all. What else is there for him to accomplish? He got the ring. He likely would. He was on pace to be the MVP in the Super Bowl. You was a first round draft choice. You done got you multiple big contracts. What else is there for you to do but get the highest level self-actualization stage? What do you mean? That's where you start saying, you know what? I've been in New York. I've been in LA. I want to make my dad proud. I want to end my career where I know my dad gonna be like, this was my dream. And I get to see my son play for my favorite team growing up. Like, if we want Odell, honestly, this shouldn't be a hard close. I'm just being honest. Now, do I think we go do it? Nah. Boss don't think we go do it. I'm just being all the way honest. It's way too different outside of the norms of how we acquired other guys. We was too quiet when we acquired these other guys, and now all of a sudden, the Cowboys have interest in Odell Beckham. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I really, honestly think they're trying to shut us up. I really do. I think they're just trying to shut us up. They hear the noise. They hear that we angry. They know, and it's obvious we shouldn't have got rid of Amari, right? So I think they trying to appease us. They trying to, give us something to make us kind of settle down. But if they serious, like my boy said, definitely not a hard close. I don't see it being a hard close at all. I don't. If we want them, if it's real. See, because if it's real, and let me ask you, especially if we look at his words again, and let's look at his words. He said, whether it's Buffalo, whether it's Green Bay calling, the Cowboys reunion with the Giants, I want to be able to spill my last. He said, but these next 3 or 4 years into something where I can buy a home. Let me ask you a question. If you're talking about buying homes, which one of those 4 would you eliminate? If you're talking about buying homes, which one would you eliminate? From his words. Yeah, exactly. Nick. New York. Yep. Buy. Price of living. Way too high. Do you want to settle down in New York? Do you want your kids growing up in a concrete jungle? Would you? Somebody said Green Bay. Exactly. You would eliminate Green Bay, LA, Buffalo, and New York. From what he said, if we breaking this down from what he said, his words, not mine. When he say, but these next 3 or 4 years into something where I can buy a home, like I can call this place home. If you in this for homes and you want the best, biggest home that money can buy, that means Texas, dog. Somebody say all trash cities. I wouldn't say all that, though. Y'all cold blooded. Y'all cold blooded. Say all Tri Cities. No, but so like I'm in sales, man. I'm always gonna be a salesperson. I'm real cold in sales, and my boy Nicky is too. As salespeople, this is what they for sure. That when you in sales, you better be a good listener, cause a lot of times they go tell you how to close them if you listen. Yeah, he telling you how to close them. With his own words, he gave Jerry and Steven the ammunition on how to close. Hey man, I really want you to be a Dallas Cowboy because this is one of the best places to finish your career. We already know you're a damn good player. Matter of fact,
Yoga fire!
The best catch probably in the last 10 years was you against us in our stadium. We know you.
Yoga fire! Yoga flame.
Yet at the same time, it's about you. It's also about us, but it's also about you. You at the stage, Mr. Beckham, I'm pretending like I'm closing him. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm doing. You at the stage, Mr. Beckham, to where if you want to max out your assets, if you want to get the best home that money can buy, if you want to be in a place that's not going to only set you up for another run like you did last year with the Rams, but what about life after you're done playing? So let's say you got 3 or 4 years left, Mr. Beckham. 3 or 4 years left. This is getting ready to be over with. Done. But let's go through the track record of what happens to people that commit to the Dallas Cowboys. You got a big smile. You know a lot of people in Hollywood. You got a Super Bowl ring. My boy say, boss the realtor. Keystone. If I say boss the, I'm telling you, man, I need to become a realtor, bro. I would close him. I would be the one that would sell him his house, and he would buy Keystone. Damn it, he would, boy. If I was selling it, boy, I would be like, oh, Odell. But this is the track record, Mr. Odell Beckham. This is the track record of the Dallas Cowboys. Did Romo ever win a Super Bowl? But guess what? He making millions right now because of the brand. Did Witt never win a Super Bowl? But he got first dibs at a TV job. Do you think anybody could have had a track record like the playmaker and still be on NFL Network? So if there's any place you should consider, as much as we need you, it would be a marriage in heaven if you looked at it like you needed us too.
Bruh.
Finish him.
Close him. This should be a easy close for the Dallas Cowboys. Exactly. Like I say, OBJ, I'm sold. Yeah. This, if we serious, this is not a hard close. This is not a guy that don't have a ring and he trying to figure out where am I going to get a ring. He already got it. He just looking to finish his career happy. Ooh, Blackwell say, boss, I feel like Odell the missing piece. I feel like I'm not sure if he a missing piece. I'm not sure. Good comment. I think he definitely helps. He helps put us over. He does. because I don't know what James is. I don't know what Tolbert is, right? I like Noah Brown, but I would trust Odell in big moments over Noah Brown. Yeah, and see, it did it's so many selling points of Texas. Warm weather, no state tax, dome team. Closer to LSU in Louisiana and his college contacts. Yeah. Yep. And I feel you, Aboom. He said they threw that missing piece away at the top of the year. He talking about Amari. Yeah, we did. Yeah. And then, good point. Just the mindset alone will put us over, boss. And see, that's the thing about Odell that why I will want him. And I do hope that Dallas not playing us. I do feel like they playing us. I feel like they hitting us with the womp womp. I think they hitting us with the womp womp.
You are fake news.
I think they hitting us with the fake news, dog. Just being honest. Like, if they surprise and sign him, I'm gonna be happy, bro. And I'll be happy to just say I was
wrong.
Happy. But in big moments, the big catches, yeah, I feel a whole lot better. Like, I put it like this. In big moments, I would only trust 3 of our receivers if he was on the team. I'm talking about in big moments. I'm talking about 4th and 1, the Dez catch. In the big moment. It's only 3 guys that I would trust for the big moment. Odell will be 1 in terms of what Blackwell said in Missing Piece. Gallup will be number 2. CeeDee Lamb will be number 3. In no particular order. I'm not putting them in an order. But if I was to put them in an order, right now, I would say in the big moment, for the big catch, I would trust Odell over all our receivers. Just because of his pedigree. Because he's always been a big moment guy. He's always been that. That's always been his pedigree. He's made for the lights. He's going to secure that ball. He's going to get 2 feet down. He's going to look like he has excellent balance. And he would turn up if his knee is okay. He would turn all the way up. In the big moment, I'm going with Odell. Because if I'm just being honest, it's because I don't really see enough yet of CeeDee Lamb in the big moments. Even though he gave us some big moments. He did. He gave us, but who gave us more? Just keeping it real. Odell. Behind Odell in the big moment, like if you gotta come down with it, and I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Some of y'all ain't gonna like this. In the big moment, if I had to just throw it up and pray, right now, I'm putting Michael Gallup even over CeeDee Lamb. Some of y'all ain't gonna like that, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm talking about who would go get it. Like, who would jump and go get it at his highest point and try to come down with it. As much as I like CeeDee Lamb, these first 8 games, I don't see him attacking the ball good enough. I think he can, but just keeping it real, bro. If I had to rank the big moment receivers, again, I'm going with Odell, Gallup, then CeeDee Lamb. Right now, if I was to say who would I trust overall more, now y'all hear me out. Overall more, who would I trust more? The order flips. It's CeeDee Lamb as an overall receiver. Then I would trust Beckham, and then I would trust Gallup. my order instantly would be, and this is based on history, and I'm talking about overall, not big moments. I'm just talking about measuring all the Kool-Aid. I would have to, yeah, 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 that would be my order. Just keeping it real. Man, I hate that I can't get these phones. Damn, I know this would have been a fine show. Ooh, if we had the phones rocking, because I already know y'all got something to say about this one. Ooh, I know y'all got something to say about this one. I tell y'all what, I might go live tomorrow and get these phones back active, because I really want to hear from y'all on this one. This is the one that I want to hear from y'all on. I want to get feedback from the Boss Cowboy voices, man. I want to hear y'all on this one. I didn't want to just hog the mic. But unfortunately, the phones, I had some issues with my phones for those who came in late. I don't know what happened, bro. It just, hey, man. My boy Law always say, man, Murphy Law go always get his, bro. If you don't know who Murphy Law is whatever can happen will happen. So, but obviously, man, with the news, I want to give y'all my measured thinking on this. What I really think could be happening. Now, and if we don't get Odell, does that mean that our Super Bowl hopes are over with? No. Do that mean that our current receivers are boo-boo? No. Our current receivers are good. It's just, do you trust this group? Just like, do you trust this group going at Philly? I would trust it more with Odell. I do trust this. I trust this group going against Philly. Shoot, I saw CeeDee Lamb cook them. He cooked them this year. He just didn't have a quarterback that was able to give him the ball. Yeah, just keeping it real. I trust my number one and my number two against Philly. I think they'll be just fine. But if we just want to just destroy Philly, like if we just trying to run through Philly, go ahead and do it, dog. Go ahead and do it. And see, this is the deal. I love this comment right here, bro. This is the comment that I love. He say Philly can't stop the run. Ooh, I can't wait to talk about that. Ooh, I'm gonna be talking about that on Wednesday, because I got some film that I done broke down. Oh my God. It took me literally all day to break this down. But y'all hear me out. Wednesday show, I'm gonna make sure all the bugs are fixed, because Wednesday show, and it's gonna take me to Wednesday to break down all the film. Alright. But Wednesday show, the transforming of Kelly Moore to a responsible play caller, I deal with heavily what you talked about, where Philly can't stop the run. But more so, I done found some major trends with our offense that can take us to a whole nother level. And it's another reason why I do trust even our current receivers. I wouldn't be panicking if we didn't get Odell, but I know we would be better with Odell. We would. So let me say this real quick. If we was to do this, what would be the best time to do this? And what would be the risk of this? Because see, I know, and I'm just keeping it real, a lot of people feel like Odell is the missing piece to the puzzle. And I hear you on that. We low key, a lot of us feel like we still low key trying to replace Amari. Depending on how his rehab and stuff is going, he could be just as good in terms of a replacement, in terms of a route runner. Him and Amari route running ability is like 1A, dog. Straight up. But this is the deal. This is the where we gotta be smart and not get our hopes up too much. What's the difference between Odell Beckham and Michael Gallup? And it's a big one. What's the difference? My boy said, Jameson said, I actually just subscribed. Man, welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, my brother. Thank you for subscribing, man. You go like this channel, man. We keep it real over here. We really do. We really. Now, I'm gonna warn you, since you just subscribed. I'm very honest, bro. I don't play to the crowd either. I don't. I say what I feel. I say what I research. So I'm just letting you know, and everybody else that just subscribed. Because a lot of people like me when they first meet me, but then I'm going to hit on something you might not agree with. Whew, be ready, because I'll be dead serious when I be coming with this stuff. So, but welcome to the channel, big dog. Thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed and you sitting here watching, you've been watching us for a while, you need to go ahead and subscribe too. But what's the difference, man? Somebody say Gallup's son. That's true. That is true. That is true, Big Rick. You went deeper than what I was expecting, though. I ain't thinking that deep yet, but you right. You right. If you don't know what he's talking about, y'all need to go look at my video where I said bastards versus sons. Yeah. Gallup is a son. It's something else though. It's big too. It's big. I'm giving y'all a chance to give me the answer. Yeah, what's the difference between Gallup and Odell Beckham? It's a big difference too, bro. It's big. I'm trying to see if y'all gonna get it. See, I ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the big difference is. This is the big difference between them two. The big difference is Michael Gallup from the beginning has been in Dallas facilities and in Dallas rehabs. That makes a big difference on your readiness or not. Because the Dallas Cowboys have one of the best strength and conditioning programs in the world. And it's clear. So if we acquire Odell Beckham, who rehabbed him? Because it wasn't Dallas doctors. It wasn't Dallas strength and conditioning. So we was able to get a return of Michael Gallup in record time. The earliest, listen y'all, the earliest that Gallup's supposed to be back was supposed to be November 10th. We ain't supposed to see Gallup to this coming Sunday. But Dallas doctors and Dallas rehab, strength and conditioning people that get you back on the field got him back 3 to 4 weeks ago. So if we was to acquire Odell Beckham, honestly, we would be foolish to even just throw him out there. Because if the Cowboys, if you acquire him, stop talking about it and do it now. Stop talking about it and do it now. If you serious like you say you are, because let's listen to Jerry Jones real quick talk about what he would be willing to do for this moment. Let me just listen to Jerry. Jerry, let me see if you serious.
It's by our very own Kevin Gray. Are you willing? Does this feel like a chips in the middle of the table move and position that you're in with the trade deadline tomorrow?
I feel the very same way. If I have a chance to do something that would be interpreted, but real meat on the bone of going for it, then I would do that. I feel that good about our chances here. I would do that. Yeah. And I'd give up some future currency. Okay. To go for it.
And that was before the trade deadline. Y'all remember what they did though? I would be willing to give up some currency. That's what he said. Did he give up some currency? For the opportunity that we have now? No, he didn't. But he talked like he was serious. I would for the opportunity that we have now. I would.
Can we play this at the beginning of this again? Like, Jerry just throws words together in a sentence that make absolutely no sense to begin with.
And see, this is what he's talking about. Because, and listen to this close. Listen.
Of the table move and position that you're in with the trade deadline tomorrow.
I feel the very same way. If I have a chance to do something that would be interpreted, but real meat on the bone of going for it.
See, this is how, I'm gonna be honest, this is why I feel like we're being played. Why would you even say or talk about how a move could be interpreted? Think about that. Like, why would you say that? What does interpreting a move being serious have to do with winning? Huh?
If I have a chance to do something that would be interpreted.
If you have a chance to do something that would be interpreted. What? But then he say, but with real meat on the bone.
But real meat on the bone of going for it.
So he wants something that can be interpreted as serious. He don't want something that's just serious, showing that you're willing to go all in. He looking for a move to be interpreted as you're serious with real meat on the bone. Yeah, D.A. Lee. Perfect, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Jared. It's like, come on, man. Hold on real quick. Hold on, D.A. Lee. I'm trying to get your comment here. Yeah. See, hold on. I'm trying to get D.A. Lee. His comment is fire. He said, the focus is on the attention. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. And then he said clickbait. Yeah. Because see, he said it himself. He said if it could be interpreted, but with real meat. No, bro. It shouldn't have nothing to do with if you serious or not. Interpretation, no. Either you serious about the move or you not, dog. Let me play that one more time.
Chance to do something that would be interpreted, but real meat on the bone of going for it, then I would do that. I feel that good about our chances here. I would do that. Yeah.
But you didn't. You didn't. So anyway, man, just keeping it real with y'all, man, I want to definitely give y'all the measure Koolaid on the Odell Beckham to the Dallas Cowboys. I want to talk about the rumors. I really, really want to freestyle today. Oh, man, my boy Amp. Yup. It's what Amp said, man. Yeah, it's what Amp said. He said, if it bleeds, it reads. Right. And see, my honest to God opinion, this was a bye week, and the Dallas Cowboys, this is just my opinion, y'all, wanted to use Odell Beckham as a reason to stay in the headlines on a week they wasn't playing. Yeah, so they called in and say, we're interested in Odell Beckham, which is opposite of what anybody that's seriously shopping would really do. Because if you was serious about Odell Beckham, then you would have moved like you moved with Jason Peters. Silence. You would have moved like you moved with Anthony Barr. Silence. You would have moved like you moved with Jonathan. Silence. But you want to just tell the whole world, we're interested in Odell Beckham, and drive your price up. All right. And my name is Willie Fufu, and I believe anything. But my name is not Willie Fufu, and I don't believe anything. So, I mean, yes, I did talk about it. Yes, y'all did give me some content for today, but at least my content is measured. At least my content is measured, man. Y'all not finna have me over here. No more pom-poms. No more Lucy with the football. Because if you was serious, then you sign them. And you do it quietly. And you bring them in. And you bring them in now because you want your doctors to get their hands on them. And you want your doctors and your rehab team to be working with him now. Your doctors. You want to get your guys to give the green light on him. Not him working with his own guys. He needs to be working with your guys now. Because even if you got him, he would be totally different than Gallup. Totally. Why? Because you was able to keep a careful log, a careful record of everything that he was doing, because Michael Gallup was in your building. Your guys did the surgery. Your guys did the rehab. Your guys got him ready. Your medical guys are not doing that with Beckham, so you would have to first get him under the building, then get him acclimated to your medical team, then put him on the field. So even if we acquired him realistically and intelligently, we shouldn't even be thinking about him playing for another 3 weeks anyway. That's if we signed him tomorrow. So, anyway, man, y'all stay up, man. It's your boy, Boss Cowboy, bringing y'all another report, man. I'm going to work all night to get these phones fixed. I got to have these phones fixed. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but, man, y'all be patient with me as I get that. This is the first time this ever happened, at least this part, to where I was actually getting y'all calls and it just wasn't coming through my system. So, I'm going to have to get up and stay up late and figure this out. But anyway, I will, though, because... hold on, my boy Chris Davis say, y'all so negative. I know, bro. I know. So, yeah. And sometimes we gonna be perceived that way. Sometimes. And I know you just joking, Chris. I know you just joking. But to be honest, though, sometimes we all gonna be perceived as negative. It's just what it is. That's because when you're being honest, sometimes you do come across negative, but it's not negative. But definitely, man, y'all make sure y'all come back Wednesday, and we do have the final word tomorrow, all right? But Wednesday is what I'm super looking forward to, because I got a major breakdown. This is going to be likely my best show. I'm telling y'all. I've already done the work on this. I got a couple of more film breakdowns I got to do. But this is the video that I really need to get inside the Dallas Cowboys organization. The video that I'm getting ready to do, because the good thing is, and I'm gonna explain this before I get out of here. The good thing is this, is that Kellen Moore, because of Mike McCarthy, is being forced to go in the right direction. All right? Mike McCarthy has been a good job of keeping that dog on leash. But there are other parts that could make him even better. And we go talk about that, and it's real important, and it got something to do with game management, time of possession, and key moments on short downs. Okay, now, and that's us talking about going to the next level. Okay, that's very important, going to the next level, and our offense can. It can definitely go to a whole nother level. We starting to see signs of it, but it's not quite there yet. So trust me, y'all come back on Wednesday for sure, and for the final word tomorrow. You know that final word gonna be fire as we prepare for Green Bay. Y'all already know that. But anyway, man, you know, this your boy Boss Cowboy, man, with Boss Cowboy Sports. Y'all stay up, man, as you know, y'all voice matter, and we gonna stay loyal, but we never gonna be devoted. Peace. My boss say, gracias, boss. Fix that. Fix that. I got you, dog.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Thank y'all for being patient, man. I'm gonna get this phone fixed. Y'all stay up.
Boss Cowboy Sports.